Hey everyone, and welcome to your Monday mat workout. So from here, we're gonna start just kneeling on mat. Bring your feet about shoulder distance apart though. From here, reach your arms out to the side, soften your elbows, drop your shoulders. Or start by leaning side to side. So again, just lean to one side, let your head follow the line of your spine, and then go ahead and pull yourself back up through the center. Go the other way, just alternating, reaching up and over, and then just coming back to center. Nice, everyone, go ahead and lean up and over. Think about lifting and going up and over something rather than just kind of dropping to the side. So really reaching up and over so you get that nice long stretch on the one side. And lifting two more like this. Go ahead and lean up and over. And lifting back up one more time. Go ahead and lifting it up. And then pulling it back to center. Stay here. Now we're going to hinge back. So sit back, round your spine, curve and let the arms come forward. Now open the arms, lift your chest and look up toward the ceiling. Do that again. Go ahead and let your body hinge back. Curve the spine, sitting backward, and then open up, really squeeze your glutes as you lift up tall. Take that in. Go ahead and curve and round, dropping it back, and now squeeze the glutes, open and lift up. Two more times, and again, dropping it back, curving the spine, and then open and lengthen, lifting tall, one more time, and again, dropping it back, curving the spine, and then opening up, lifting nice and tall toward the ceiling, come back to center, lower the arms down. Excellent job, everyone. We're gonna have a seat toward the front of the mat. Once you're there, have your knees bent and let your feet be free on the mat. From here, we're gonna start with a little rotation. So reach your arms out in front of your body. We're gonna scoop the arm down to the floor. So rotate whatever way you can see me best first. Tuck, curve, rotate back and sweep the floor. And then come all the way back up, lifting. Now alternate sides. Rolling it back, reaching, let your gaze follow your hand, and lifting up. And again, tuck, rotate, open, lifting and reaching. And again, really squeeze the glutes to pull your body backward, curve the spine, drop the shoulders, engage the abdomen, lifting it up, you're doing great. Tuck, curve, and roll. Reaching it back up, and again, two more. Tuck, rotate, reach. Lifting it back up, one more time, rolling it back. Lifting all the way back up. Now stay here, make sure you're far enough to the front of the mat that you can roll back and have your head on the mat. So nice controlled roll, all the way down to the mat. Once you're down, go ahead and reach your arms straight above your chest toward the ceiling. Turn your palms in to face each other. From here, walk your feet in a little bit closer to you. Take a breath in. Nod the chin, start curling your body up, drop the arms by your side. You just slide the ribcage down to the hips. Hold it up here, a lean side to side. So a little lean one side, other side. One, other, little lean, you got it, that's it. Keep going for 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1, come back to center. From here, lower it down, lift the arms back above your chest toward the ceiling. From here, we're gonna curl up again. So nod the chin, curl the body up, lifting. This time, little lower, little lift. So a little lower down, reach your fingertips toward the shins. Little lower, little reach, little down, little up. Think about sliding your ribcage down to your hips. Lower and reach. You're doing great. 4 more. Reaching up. That's it. Little lower. Reaching up. 2 more. Little lower. Reaching up. 1 more time. Little lower. Reaching up. Now lower your body. Reach your arms back up toward the ceiling. We're going to crunch up and combine the two, so stick with me. Go ahead and nod the chin. Curl the body forward, lifting it up. Side to side first. Little side, side. Reach, reach. Keep going. You got it. That's it. Nice job. For 4 and 3. Last 2. And 1 and 1. Head back to center. Now little lower, little down, little reach. Use the fingertips to guide you, but try not to move the arms too much. You might have a little protraction, retraction in the shoulder blades, but we don't want to really encourage the movement too much. Think of it coming from that rib cage, sliding down the front of your body. 2 more. Doing great, everyone. 1 more time. Hold it up. Breathe. Now lower all the way back down. Arms up, head down. Go ahead and lower your hands down by your side, palms flat on the mat. Make sure your feet are about hip distance apart. We're going to roll the hips straight up, straight down. So take a breath, tuck the pelvis under, start rolling up, reach your knees forward toward the feet to lift and create length, and then start lowering back down, softening through your breastbone, and rock your pelvis forward. Take it again, tuck it under, squeeze the glutes, press down evenly through both of the feet as you lift, hold it, take a breath in, and then just start rolling it back down, and releasing the hips back forward. 2 more, just like this, tuck it under, rolling it up, squeeze the glutes, lengthen through your spine, even weight between your feet and your shoulder blades, and then start lowering it back down, and releasing 1 more time. Tuck it under, start rolling it up, squeeze those glutes, lengthen and lift. Hold it here, take a breath in, and then just start softening, rolling it back down, and reaching the hips back forward. Keep your head down for this one. Find your imprint position, little tuck in your pelvis. Bring one leg, then your other leg up in your tabletop. From here, take a breath in, go ahead, tap 1 foot down toward the mat. Then as you lift it up, get the other leg moving simultaneously. So you've got both legs moving at the same time. I do not care if those feet touch the mat, it has nothing to do with that. Think about moving from the hip joint, holding onto that tuck in your pelvis, and then reaching one leg away at a time, off the end of your mat. So you're reaching away from your body rather than bending your knee and just tapping your foot down toward the floor. That will miss the challenge of your thigh moving away from your chest and really getting those abs to activate and hold that tuck in your pelvis. Remember, that's the main goal here, is holding those abs in that little bit of a tuck. We're challenging it by reaching those legs away from you. A few more like this, everyone. You're doing great. 2 more times, really reach. Next time, go ahead and bring both legs back up in your tabletop. Hold it here. Take your hands, bring them a little bit wider on the mat. Rotate both knees off to one side. Hold this rotation. Now make a little horseshoe with your legs. So reach down, around, lift up on the other side. Now go back the way you came. So reach it down, around, and lift. Now keep switching. Go ahead, down, around, and lift. How low you go is up to you. Remember, we're still focusing on not arching the back. So hold those abs strong. Reach down, around, little lift up. Doing great. 3 more. Lower, circling around. 1 more each direction. Lower down, circling it around. Last one. Go ahead and reaching it down. Circle it around, lifting up. Just come back to center and lower 1 foot down at a time. Excellent job. Let's keep your feet down for this one. Go ahead and reach your arms so they're reaching right above your knees. Nod the chin, curl the head and shoulders up. Hold it here. Rainbow those arms up and over. So reach up and over to one side, up and over to the other. And again, reaching over. You got it, and press. That's it. Up and over. Rock shoulder blade to shoulder blade. Reaching it up. That's it. Nice job. Keep going for 4. And 4. That's it for 3. And rock. You got it for 2. And reach 1 more each side for 1. And 1. Come back to center. Hold it here. Tiny pulses up. Little reach up. Up. Keep reaching. Nice job. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Hands by your side. Nice job. Let's go ahead and roll onto your side. Come whatever way you can see me best. Once you're there, we're going to go ahead and reach your body long. Take your bottom hand. It can be tucked under your head or flat on the mat. And I want your head in one long line with your feet. So from here, take your opposite hand, place it on the mat in front of you for a little bit of extra support. We're going to think pulling up on the rib cage. You have a little bit of space between you and the mat, and your spine is in one long line. Now from here, I want you to go ahead and lift your top leg up and hold it a little bit higher than hip height. Now take a breath in from here. Go ahead and lift up the bottom leg. Now lower both legs down together. Do that again. So lift the top leg up, squeeze the bottom, and then lower it down. Nice job. Go ahead and lift the top, squeeze the bottom, lower it down together. And again, go ahead and lifting it up, squeeze, and lower it back down. 4 more here. Go ahead and lifting it up, squeeze, lowering it down. A few more here. Go ahead and lift it up, squeeze, lowering it back down. 2 more times, lifting it up, squeeze it, lowering it down. 1 more here. Go ahead and lift it up, squeeze, lowering it down. Now just lift the top leg, hold it there, and just the bottom leg. Go ahead and lift it up, lower down, and again, lift and lower. You got it. Lift, lower. Nice job. Pull it up and down. That's it. Lift and lower. 4 more. Up and down. 3 more. Lift and lower. 2 more. Up and down. 1 more time. Lift. Lower both legs down together. Let's go ahead and switch where your head and your feet are. So come on up, stay facing me, and just swing those legs around. Once you're back down on the other side, remember, choose whatever way feels best, long arm or arm tucked under. Little lift of that rib cage, your spine's in one long line, and toes in line with the top of the head. Hand for support on the mat in front of you. Now start with that top leg lifted, a little bit higher than hip height. Now go ahead and lift up that bottom leg and lower both down together. Start with the top leg again. Top leg lifts, squeeze, and lower it down. And again, go ahead and lift, squeeze it, lowering it down. You're doing great. Go ahead and lift it up, squeeze, lowering it down. 4 more here. Go ahead and lifting it up, squeeze it, lower it down. Nice job, everyone. Lifting it up, squeeze. Keep pulling up in your rib cage. Keep supported through your midsection. Doing great, everyone. 1 more time like this. Lift it up, squeeze. Good. Now lift up that top leg. Hold it up there. Now just the bottom leg. Here we go. Lift it up, lower and lift. That's it. Pull it up. Keep going. You got it. Nice job for 4 and 3. Last 2. Now hold it up and lower both legs down at the same time. Excellent job. From here, we're going to come all the way up to a seated position. So once you're seated, go ahead and have a seat toward the front of the mat. Once you're toward the front of the mat, we're going to go into your open leg rocker. We're going to do it a few different ways, so kind of stick with me. Make sure there's plenty of room to roll back behind you. So a little roll back off your sit bones. Lift from your breastbone and lift 1 leg up at a time in your tabletop, but make sure there's space between your knees. Hands are going to start behind the shins. Open up through your chest, get tall. Take a breath in. Tuck, curve, and roll the body back. And then lengthen tailbone to head, come nice and tall. Take it again. Tuck, curve, and roll it back. And then lengthen and lift. Good, and again, tuck, curve, and rolling it. And then lifting up tailbone to top of the head. And again, tuck, curve, and roll. Now next time as you roll back, straighten those knees out as you roll back, bend them as you come forward. So roll back, straighten the legs, then bend the knees, come forward, keep the heels in line with the knees. Don't let them drop too low. Go ahead and tuck, curve, and roll, straighten the knees. Bending it back up, excellent job. 2 more here, tuck, curve, and rolling it back, straighten the legs. Bending it back in, lift up 1 more time, and again, tuck, curve, and rolling it back. bending it back and stay here. Now, if you're looking for more of a challenge, straighten your legs, grab on toward your ankles. If not, pick another version. Here we go. Go ahead and tuck, curve, and roll. Then lengthen, come all the way to the top, find that balance, find that lift. And again, tuck, curve, and roll. And then lengthen and lifting it all the way back up. Nice length through the spine. 2 more. Tuck, curve, and roll. And then really lift up, find that balance. One more time, everyone. Go ahead and tuck, curve, and roll. And once you come back to the top, find your balance. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Bend your knees. Lower your feet down. Excellent job, everyone. From here, I'm going to have you guys go ahead and kneel on your hands and knees. Quadruped position. So hands right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. From here, we are going to go ahead and reach one arm forward and your opposite leg behind you. So take a breath in from here. Go ahead and reach one arm front, opposite leg back, and then lower it back down. Now alternate. Go ahead and reaching it out and pulling it back in. Great job. Go ahead and reach, pulling in, and again, go ahead and reaching it out, pulling it back. A few more like this. Go ahead and reach, pulling it in. Doing great, everyone. Reaching it out, pulling it in. 2 more like this. Go ahead and reaching it out, pulling it in. 1 more time. Reaching it out, pulling it in. Just take a little shift off your wrist. Breathe and just listen for a moment. We're gonna come back out and do the same set. We're doing a full plank if you wanna try that. If you're not ready for that, go ahead and do another set on your knees. So from here, pick your poison. Go ahead and pick a full plank or on your knees. Take a breath. Go ahead and reach one arm, the opposite leg out, then pull it back down. Now alternate. Go ahead and reaching it out, lower it down. And again, go ahead and reach, lower it back down. And again, reaching it out, lowering it down. 2 more times. Go ahead and reach, lower it down. 1 more time. Reaching it out, lower it down. If you're up, come on down. Take a shift off your wrist. Excellent job, everyone. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, as long as you try. From here, let's go ahead and have a seat toward the front of the mat. Knees bent, feet free again. Arms out in front of the body. Take a breath from here. Tuck, curve, and roll the body about halfway back. Hold it here. Lift both arms up, lower them down. Come all the way back forward. Do that again. Tuck, curve, and rolling it back. Go ahead and lift the arms, lower them down, lengthen back up. 2 more. And again, tuck, curve, and roll it back. Lift the arms, lower it down, lengthen it up. 1 more time. Tuck, curve, and roll. Lift the arms, lower it down, lengthen up. Stick with me for a rotation this time. So roll the body back, lift the arms, rotate, come back to center, lower the arms, come tall. Do that again. Rolling it back, lift the arms, rotate the other way, come back to center, lower it down. Now combine it, roll back and rotate all together. So roll back, lift the arms, rotate, come back to center. Other side, roll back, lift and rotate, pulling it back. And again, tuck and roll, lifting it up, nice job, tuck and roll, lifting it up. 2 more like this, tuck and roll, lifting it up. 1 more time, tuck and roll. Come all the way back up. Now, we're gonna roll all the way down onto your back. Go ahead and tuck, curve, and roll the body down. Lift the arms overhead. Walk your feet in a little bit closer to you, but not too close. We still want some space between your hips and your feet. We're gonna come up into a teaser and add a rotation at the top. So pull the arms down, nod the chin, curl the body up. Lengthen, lift, rotate. Come back to center as you roll back down. Reach your arms overhead. Remember which way you went, so we're gonna alternate. Reaching it up, nod the chin, curl, lift, rotate. Come all the way back to center, rolling it back down, reaching overhead. Excellent. And again, reach your arms down, nod the chin, lengthen, lift, rotate. Come back to center, lowering it back down, arms overhead. Excellent, everyone. Reaching it up, nod the chin, lengthen, lift, rotate. Come back to center, lowering it back down, straight up to the middle this time, no rotation. Reaching it up, nod the chin, curling the body up, lift tall, arms circle around, lower down, little circle in those shoulders, shake out those necks. But you guys are all done with your Monday mat workout. I hope you had a great time, and I hope to see you next time.